Good morning, everybody. I would like to talk to you today about some money saving ideas when purchasing real estate if you own a business. As you may or may not know, I have a listing at 4078 Highway 6 South in Mount Hope. We originally listed it what market value was at the time, however, have since reduced the listing because the market has shifted and we have addressed it accordingly. In order to determine a price for listing or purchasing, I sometimes use what's called an AVM report. And this is something that you should be aware of and you should talk to your real estate agent about, because what an AVM report does is it pulls all of the sales that have happened throughout the area that you're searching. So we're specifically in Ontario. I'm dealing in Hamilton. So I go into Geo Warehouse, aka land titles, which is where all properties are registered in Ontario. And I pull up what's called an AVM report. And what that report does is it pulls all of the data from all of the listings that have sold recently within a certain time frame that are relative to the property that you are potentially purchasing or selling. So it's real-time data. It's homes that have sold off market as well as on market because it's pulling from the registry and not from MLS. So it is seeing things as they have occurred, and it is doing all of the comparables and pulling all of the data. We still have to look at it because you can't judge things like upgraded finishes, a brand new kitchen, if permits have or have not been pulled on certain updates, which obviously elevate and increase a property's value. So these are things that you must consider. So I always use an AVM report when I'm listing and purchasing, because I can use it as a negotiating tool. Quite often, a property might be listed, it could be too high, and the AVM report pulls all the comparables, and we can use that to negotiate a price down as an additional tool. So talk to your real estate agent about that because it is a very, very excellent negotiating tool. So I had yesterday, back to what I started this on. Yesterday, I had a mortgage broker reach out to me. He is currently transitioning to Alberta, Cochrane, Alberta. And he wanted to do a feature on my listing for Highway 6. And I thought, what a great idea, because I can share this with you to give you an idea of some cost saving measures for purchasing a property that you perhaps may want to operate a business out of. So this particular property is 1.38 acres. We readjusted the price to 1,299, which is right within the range, the AVM range. Lovely property located on Highway 6. Basically, it's in a transportation hub, which is amazing. If you have a business that is landscaping, you're in contracting, you want to have a kennel, something that is a subsidiary to agriculture, zoning on this 1.38 acres is A1, which is agricultural 1. So you can operate a business out of there. There is a lovely, massive detached garage that the homeowner is leaving the car lift for. So if you are a car collector or a bike collector, like myself, then you would love the detached garage. There's also a pool that's 6 feet. Pool is heated. It's very interestingly heated. There's a solar blanket, but it is also heated by a wood burning little system, which is pretty cool when you're out in the country. So the property has the potential of municipal water hookup right out front. Everything was functioning when they purchased the property, so they left everything as it was, completely renovated back to beam. Amazing. It's stunning. Century home. Absolutely beautiful. As far as we're aware, there's no heritage designation on it because when they pulled the permits on the property, that's when it would have shown up. I have some interesting hairs doing some interesting things right now. I apologize for that. So back to what the mortgage broker had reached out to me wanting to share. So what he did was he put together a little package of financing options. So if you are a business owner, owner and you have the ability of running a business from your home, which I do, I did in the past as well, you have the ability to write off a certain percentage of space that you're operating the business out of in your home. And sorry, this is going to drive me insane. So this is definitely something that you need to talk to an accountant on, and he will attest to that and give you the percentages that you're allowed to accommodate for. But this is an amazing thing. So if you're operating your business from your home and you're currently, or let's say you're not, let's say you have a corporation and you are renting a commercial space, plus you have your home mortgage, etc. Commercial rents and commercial spaces are quite expensive. A lot of people don't realize the costs that are incurred. I owned a commercial building in Waterloo and rented it out. Initially, I had my manufacturing company out of there and needed all of the space. When we downsized, I rented the building out, 5,000 square feet. The fellow that moved into it thought, this is amazing, totally self-contained building. But with that, as with most commercial rents, generally includes sort of a net policy, which is you're paying the rent, you're paying the utilities, you're quite often paying the property taxes, and you're quite often paying for snow removal and garbage removal. And these things incur extra costs that a lot of people are unaware of, and they need to be, because it definitely, when you own a company, your ROI is the most important thing. And in order to keep a relatively decent return on investment, you need to manage your costs. And this is a great opportunity to run a business from your home, have the ability to write it off, and manage your costs so you can have a higher profit margin. And functioning right now in Canada / Ontario / Hamilton, we all need to do whatever we can to lower our costs in order just to maintain our lifestyle right now, because as you all know, with inflation, cost of living has gotten exceptionally high. So back to what the mortgage broker put together for me. So list price, and I will share all of this in this post. List price is $1,299,999 on the property. So what he has put together is down payment, the amortization selections, basic interest rates right now, what the actual down payment would be, what the mortgage cost would be that you're mortgaging total, and then what your monthly payments are. So for example, if you put a minimum of 20% down on this property, 25-year amortization at a 5.04 interest rate, down payment would equal $259,999. A mortgage would be $1,039,000. Your monthly payment would be $6,072. Likewise, if you were to put 25% down, 30-year amortization, interest rate of 5.04, down payment would equal $324,000 respectively. Your mortgage is $974,000. Your monthly payment would be $5,227. I have the utility costs and the monthly maintenance costs for this property. It's not exceptionally high. It is literally like any home that you would have in Hamilton. So a monthly payment of $5,227, although sounds very high, it's actually not if you're running a business out of that property, because you are incurring all of those costs respectively under one umbrella that you get to write off. So not all of them, but a percentage of them. And that is absolutely significant. So I just wanted to share that with you. I will also share the slides in this video so that you can see them at the end. And I hope that helps out for some cost-saving measures in real estate investing. Have a great week. Love y'all. Ciao for now. Peace out. Bye.